Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for July 2nd, 2026. We've got Dark Ages and Renaissance today. I guess that's kind of thematically appropriate. And we got Knights. So for trashing, we've just got Hideout. For plus actions, Squire, Ironmonger, Citadel, Damali on top, Villagers from Lackeys, Piazza. Did I say Hideout again? Maybe I didn't. Lots of options for plus actions. But none of it's like super straightforward. Just like play a village sort of thing. For draw, Ironmonger can draw a bit. Lackeys, Citadel can be draw if you can double play a draw card. Piazza, if it hits something, effectively is draw. Flag Bearer, well, the flag is draw. And then there's a bit of draw in the Knights pile with Sir Destry. For gains, there's plus buy from Squire, plus buy from Storeroom, and Improve can do gainish things that's relevant for scoring at the very least. Also, before I forget, I've also got gains in the Knights pile. Dame Natalie gains cheap stuff. Sir Martin gives buys. Sir Vander comes with the gold eventually. Right. Okay, so I guess the good news is that at least off the bat, the Knights don't look super impactful. Molly doesn't look particularly important. The trashing is not strong enough that you're going to get to a clean deck quickly that then the Knights are going to hit hard. So maybe that's not so important. Aside from that, what is going on here? We're gonna definitely want to play with Citadel. If you have enough villagers, you can potentially, or if Piazza hits, I guess, you can potentially kick off each turn with a Lackeys, which is a pretty good amount of draw if you're getting to double play it. Starting each turn with like an Ironmonger wouldn't be too bad either. But yeah, it doesn't look like the most powerful of boards in general. Does early improve do very much? Probably not unless you go for the flag. Improving flag bearer into a knight, like that could be pretty good, but you can also just trash flag bearer with hideout, of course. Yeah, I'm not seeing. I mean, opening improved flag bearer wouldn't really like look that great anyway. So I'm not really seeing too much reason to open improve, which is making me lean towards cargo ship hideout. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Bot did not open flag bearer, which, I mean, I guess with knowing that I had a 4 coming up, it wouldn't have made a ton of sense for the bot to do that anyway. All right, so decent chance that we see. There's a good chance we see the cargo ship next turn at least. 4 coppers in the cargo ship down there. We might end up trashing a copper. But we should be at least hitting 4 next turn. Might be time for lackeys already. We are probably going to want to play with Squire for buys. I think that's going to be better than Storeroom. Like, there's not... The sifting from Storeroom can be nice, but there's not a lot of... There's no, like, particular synergy with the discard effect, and we'd probably rather just trash our starting cards than be constantly sifting them, at least. And Squire has the option to give actions and also just gives a coin, like, straight up, whereas Storeroom has to reduce hand size to give you any money. So another option here would be to take a Squire now to get a bit of plus buy into the deck, especially since lackeys are cheap anyway. Yeah, I think I've talked myself into that. All right, so... yeah, we could take another hideout. We could take an Ironmonger. Or those would be pretty good. I think another hideout. All right, so do we want to trash a state? I mean, it would be nice to hit 4 here and get like double lackeys or something, so I think so. Could be Squire lackeys. We only have 3 coins down there because we have 2 more estates. That's... I mean, I guess we go Squire lackeys and then next turn get another lackeys probably in that case. I think I'm going to trash a state again. Without knowing what I'm... Well, okay. Now that doesn't look like such a good choice. Without knowing what I was going to draw, is looking like, oh, I might, I might need that copper. I didn't. Okay. We could just take an Ironmonger. We could consider Piazza. We do have a pretty high density of actions down here. We don't get to take advantage of the cargo ship that way, though. I think I'll take the Ironmonger because of the cargo ship in play. All right, do we want to trigger the shuffle here? It's not a terrible shuffle to trigger, I don't think. It's not a great shuffle to trigger. We do have a lackeys, we do have a hideout. This last card is another Squire, I believe. Okay, we'll go ahead and trigger it. All right. Do we take Citadel now, knowing... So we're going to put these 5 junk cards back into the shuffle. But on top we don't have... We only have the one, the hideout. So we're going to have essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that we can hit against 5, things that we can't. I think that's worth the shot. I don't think I want a poorhouse. I don't think the draw here is good enough to warrant playing with poorhouse in general. Like, right now, obviously, it's not very good, but I don't think it ever will be, is more the point. Nah. Alright. I think this is just another Ironmonger then. Got to Citadel. Not fair. Ooh, I did get lackeys with my Piazza, though. That is nice. If we're gonna trash this estate, we'd like to do it after we trigger the shuffle. So I think we start with actions, play lackeys. Actually, do we want to discard that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want to get to Citadel. Maybe we do want to discard that. I think so. We could gain a silver here. If we're going to buy Citadel anyway, we're not going to have any money left to do anything else. And we could cargo ship the silver. Sure. That's a lot of... Oh, flag. Okay. Damn it. We could go double hideout here. Do some more trashing. I mean, on the margin, it's 1 card's worth of trashing. We could spend a villager and just draw a bunch with lackeys. We could take the middle road and start with Ironmonger. I think I'm going to go with the lackeys. We want to see this squire. Not especially. I think I'd like to find our lackeys. We didn't. But having that on top is not bad either. Alright. We definitely want to get Flag Bearer. And if we're going to have a Flag Bearer in our deck, we might as well get an Improve. So let's do that. I think the bot's deck is getting really bad really fast here. I'm wondering if it actually would be worth playing with knights. The bot has 3 duchies already. Is one thing. Alright. Double the lackeys again? I think so. Actions. We do want buys. I guess we're going to need to spend again. Our villagers will be fine. Okay, so we're gonna improve flag bearer to Demoli. I wouldn't mind having a second cargo ship, so we have a cargo ship every turn. It'd be good to get another lackey so that we have more villagers. It'd be good to get ironmongers. 3 buys. Lackeys would leave us with 11 coins. Cargo ship lackeys would leave us with 8. I mean, I guess we could get a province. Sure. Well, do we want to try to... Okay, let's... Cargo ship that. Get another cargo ship. And now the question is, do we want to try to build any bigger in terms of our payload? I mean, to some extent, we can do that while taking the province. Like, we could consider taking a gold. Trying to build more towards, like, double province plus. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. What just happened? What did improve? A squire and a lackey's trash to improve into flag bearer. Okay. The double hideout. I guess that's fine. Probably we want to improve one of the hideouts at this point. I don't know if I want to see this right now. Probably not. Let's see what this does. Nothing. Do we want to gain another silver? Probably do. Probably? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think so. And do we want to trash this last copper? It will make it harder to improve the hideout later, so I think I'm gonna say no. Alright, we want to take the flag. Take another lackeys, and maybe this time we do take a province. Or, well, It could also be like Ironmonger Gold, Sylvia. Then we'd have like double province-ish money next turn. Sylvia is going to come from improving the hideout. In that case, cargo ship the Ironmonger. Actually, does it make more sense to cargo ship the gold because of Piazza? Probably not, because we still want to have something good to Citadel. I wasn't even thinking about if Piazza hits, then it triggers Citadel like itself. Right. That's nice. That's presumably come up before, and I just kind of didn't register it. I guess we don't actually necessarily need to see this right now. Or this. Certainly not that. There goes a duchy. All right, that's what we're looking for. Are we gaining another silver? Probably not. A little light on the action side here. Hmm. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 20 if we trash the copper. Two actions right now. We could get 3, 4, and then we play Squire Cargo Ship, improve Flag Bearer Sylvia, and we spend 1 villager. That wouldn't be too bad. We do have like Because there's no reason not to take Josephine over Duchy. It's almost as many points anyway, and it's not like it's going to blow itself up because the bot doesn't have any knights. I think I'm trying to figure out is like we want to improve the flag bearer so we can get the flag back. We also kind of want to improve the hideout. Maybe we just do the flag bearer this turn. Leave the hideout. Got another duchy. All right. I mean, obviously, in some sense, that's improving the bot's deck, but it is probably worth playing the hideout and trashing the copper to get to save the villager, though. All right, so do like we do double province Ironmonger, maybe setting aside the Ironmonger and then flag bear to Duchy. I mean to Josephine, sorry. I think that works. Wow, that's pretty fortunate. All right. We might have to trash a silver here. Not a big deal, I don't think. If we can trash enough of the bot's duchies, we could potentially just win this turn. Um, I don't think there's any reason to specifically not discard this. If I were to gain a silver, I would. Well, it's unclear, I guess, but whether I would want to draw the silver of the cargo ship, but trashed a silver. Okay, not ideal. Trashed a flag bearer. They already had the flag, so that's fine. Trashed to improve. So we're not hitting the duchies, but on the other hand, the bot doesn't have much left in its deck. I don't know how it managed to hit province last turn, honestly. But it should be harder now. I guess we wait on taking any more provinces and just take duchies this turn. We could also trash a squire into Sir Destry. Kind of need the squires, though. I mean, I guess one squire into Destry, and then we get the other three duchies is fine. The only awkward thing, well, I guess one, we wouldn't get the flag back. Or we could do that with improve. Improve. Or probably we want to improve the hideout, though. Okay, I think the way I'm doing this is, yes, trash that. Actions. Buys. And we go hideout to Destry. We buy. Well, maybe, or is it? Maybe it's more important to just get the flag. We go flag. Flag. We want a cargo ship. Flag bearer might be better to cargo ship a duchy. I still discard that. I do need to see Squire, probably. Oh, we win if we get double province here because the bot didn't buy an estate. Okay, good to know. Right now we're only looking at 5 coins. We have a lot of our green in hand, is the annoying thing. Squire does give us a little bit of money. Maybe I shouldn't have discarded the silver. Hmm. We do need the buys if we're going to get double province. How many lackeys do we actually have? Just the 2? Oh, I had a third one. Hmm. Well, alright. I'm going to discard this. Okay, we definitely want to see the gold. No, we do have a third lackeys. Alright, I just must have missed it. Alright, that we do not need. We're going to see it, apparently. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, we're there. Assuming we have the actions. Which I'm not 100% sure about. 3 actions. Yeah, okay. In fact, 11, 12, 13, 14, no, we do need all of the money. Okay. Doot. Sure. Doot. And take the flag back for good measure. Sure, why not? Yeah, barely enough points, but I suspect that the bot was not getting to province. Like, we probably could have afforded to wait another turn if we needed to. Whoa. Sorry, just things went poorly for me just there. I mean, I guess the bot did still have some villagers. It did still have a lackeys. There's probably a way it could hit province with this deck. I think the odds are not in its favor with all the green, but like you double play one of these, you get 4 coins, and you see the silver and one of the others maybe went with Piazza. Like it could happen. It could definitely happen. In the end, we trashed 2 duchies, which is actually not that many. Yeah. I mean, the bot chose to trash like its non-duchy cards when it could. Flag Bearer, Improve, Silver, maybe Ironmonger. Yeah, I mean, as I've made clear enough. Oh, cargo ship, I guess, as well. That might have been improved. I don't remember hitting a cargo ship. I think the hideouts were both improved. Yeah, I can't say that I'm in general a Knight's enjoyer. But it was an effective means of responding to the bot's very aggressive greening here, which I did think was on the early side. I would have liked to get more draw in my deck, but the gain limitations were tricky to manage, and I did in the end I did run out of villagers, so that was like a legitimate concern. I don't know, maybe I should have gotten another squire at some point. Like the problem is once I trashed the hideouts, like that decreased the amount of actions that I had in my deck. Of course, squire is a stop card, so that's an issue too. It's not like squire lackeys is net draw. More ironmongers obviously help too. I did add some ironmongers, but yeah, I don't know. It was tricky. Well, in any case, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.